Nina! Are you home, baby? You in the bathroom? Maybe I should come back another time.
That better?
What's that?
Oh, I just went for some takeout. I wasn't expecting company. Not that I mind a surprise visit. So what's up?
Well, I was on my way to work, and I decided I want to introduce you to my friends.
Really? That's great.
Yeah, it is great. Well, here's a story we're gonna tell them.
There's a story.
We met at a mall. I was shopping for pants, and you and I got into a fight for the last pair. It was instant chemistry. Boom.
Boom. Yeah, Ben, I don't think that's gonna be a very good story.
It is. It happens all the time. And after some time passes, and the guys get to know you and see how awesome you are, then we'll tell them you're a demon from hell and all that.
You're ashamed of me. You're ashamed of me, aren't you? You're ashamed that I'm a demon.
What? No, that's crazy. No, my friends might have a problem with the fact that you tried to kill Sam that one time, but that's all.
It's not like I tried to murder your friend for fun. Ben, I was rebelling against Satan, and Sam is his right hand. I was basically being a hero. Anyway, can we please move past this?
It would just be for a little while, and I know that they'll be crazy about you the way I am. Will you do this for me, please?
Okay, fine. I'll do it. But the second that they think they're crazy about me, we tell them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Tastes like pennies.
That's just blood, silly. I'm gonna go wash up.
Say, are you just washing your hands or taking a full shower? 'Cause I could help. Actually, I'm late for work.
It's difficult when a member of your family is removed from your life, forcibly or otherwise. And we want to make this time of transition as smooth and painless as possible. And with that in mind, we looked over the personnel from this store, and we feel that we have made an excellent decision.
Surprise.
Andy? What? The floor is yours.
No way, you're our new manager? No way, Sam, you're banging our new manager.
Hey, everybody. Listen, I just want to say that I know firsthand how hard everybody works here, and don't worry, you know, I'm not gonna get all crazy with power or anything.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not above buying your affection. So why don't we just kick the day off with a prize?
A prize?
I've got one gift certificate to the coffee shack for one lucky winner. And that winner is Les Nessman.
Yeah! Les, where are you? Les, get up. Oh, he's not here. Okay. Okay. Hey, everybody. Les Nessman couldn't be here today because he's out on a lumber delivery, so I'm glad to accept this gift certificate on his behalf. Thank you.
Who is Les Nessman?
He and I have a squash game later on. I will make sure that he gets this. Don't you worry.
Hi.
Got you a little something to say congratulations. Sorry we were out of #1 boss mugs.
Thank you. That's very sweet. I'm sorry that I sprung this on you. Corporate made me promise not to say anything until the official announcement. Are you mad?
No.
Really? Okay, so you're cool with this? I mean, me being your boss and everything?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, nothing's gonna change between us, right?
Of course not. Okay. Oh, actually, do you know of this Les Nessman guy? I mean, I've never even heard of him.
Yeah, he's great. Good. I gotta get back to work. Good talk, okay?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Benji.
You guys want to go get a drink?
Oh, hells yes.
No, not now. Tonight. Somebody I'd like you to meet.
Whoa, Ben, did you meet a girl?
Whoa, when did you meet a girl?
I needed a little me time, so I went to the mall alone.
Sure.
Buy a couple pair of pants.
I'm sorry, you bought a couple pair of pants? Since when do you need more than one pair of pants? What are you, Jude Law?
Point is, I went to the mall and met a girl, nice, normal girl, and I'd like her to meet you.
Yeah, we would love to.
That sounds lovely. Set it up, all right?
Whoa, where are you going?
Oh, Benji got me all psyched for a drink. I'm gonna go have a cocktail break. Benjamin, come along.
Why would I go?
Because you, my friend, make a grasshopper like nobody else can, okay?
Thank you.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll just stay here and work. That's cool.
And I had to go around the house collecting the hidden whiskey bottles one by one. I guess that's all I have to say tonight.
That's what it's all about, people. Staying strong. Each and every one of us is here for the same reason. We're weak. But we must also remember the strength of the individual. And with that in mind, I'd like to step it up a little bit. Barb, what is your favorite drink?
I love a nice Irish car bomb.
An Irish car bomb. Tonight, I want you to go to your old watering hole and I want you to order an Irish car bomb. I know, but that's what I want you all to do. Tonight, you go to a bar and I want you to order your favorite poison. Then I want you to walk away. That's power, people. Power over your addiction. So let's go do it, huh? Yes. Very good, Barbara. Thank you. Don't let me down, Carl. Counting on you, babe. Be strong.
You are a terrible person, seriously.
That's my job, man. No tempting the weak, culling the herd. You know the drill. Now, I want you to make a fist. Go ahead. Nice. Solid, strong. You're gonna be all right.
Boxing gloves? I'm supposed to box a soul now?
He goes by the name of Michael Red Sabatino, a real chump. He took a payoff in the 50s and threw a fight. They busted him and they drummed him out of the sport. And now he's after the one thing that eluded him his whole life, the championship he never won.
You are aware that I know nothing about boxing, right?
No, relax. Red's got a weak spot. All you have to do is land one punch on the chin. Lights out. It's gonna be a piece of cake. All right, now, clear out of here. I've got a sexaholics group coming in at 5. Tends to be a little messy.
I have never, ever had cooked cow before. This is so good.
It's like some burgers rare.
So, Nina, where are you from?
I'm from the Kansas.
The state of Kansas. Kansas, the state.
Okay. Yeah, Ben was telling us that you guys met at the mall.
Boom.
Boom. Hey, Nina, check this out. What do you think is your biggest character flaw?
Sock, you don't have to answer that.
Shh, hold on. I just want to find out what we're in for. I want her to crush him like Cassidy did.
Who's Cassidy?
An old flame.
She stepped out on him while he was in the pokey.
What's a pokey?
It's prison.
Babe, why were you in prison?
It's a long story. My ex-wife double-crossed me. She took my money and left me holding a bag for our sham green card marriage.
Plus, she was a limey. Gross.
Wow. You are a horrible judge of character when it comes to women.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Nina, what's your deal then? You some kind of murderer or something?
She's not a murderer.
Wow. Okay, Ben, sorry. I was just kidding.
Oh, I am stuffed. Does anybody want half my burger?
I do.
Nina, no! Oh, jeez. Why'd you do that?
I wanted to eat his meat before those guys got it.
Yeah, Nina. Nice. I like a girl who eats like a trucker.
You suck.
This is where the soul's supposed to be.
Yeah? You a little nervous to throw down with him?
It's just one punch. Besides, the devil said he was a chump.
All right, tough guy. Let's do it. Gym's closed.
We're not here to work out. The devil sent me.
Oh, and step into my office. You're not gonna start crying on me, are you?
Not gonna cry. Let's fight.
Bro, knock him. Pop, pop. You know who I am, Sluggo? Huh? I'm Red Sabatino. The same Red Sabatino who racked up a 33 in one round. 29 of those were knockouts. And 11 of those were in the first round.
Walk it off, walk it off, walk it off.
I was the best there was, pound for pound, kid. And they stick a tomato can in after me. I'm insulted. That was me at about 10%. You come back again, and I'll kill you. Tell the devil I ain't going back.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Well done. At least you won the moral victory. Hey, boss. You want to see me?
Hey, yeah, come in. Yeah, I've been trying to find this Les Nessman guy.
Really? Yeah. That SOB want another latte or what?
No, what I thought was weird is that I've never met him, and we've both worked here for like 6 years.
2 years, Andy. Actually, Nessman's been here for 2 years.
Oh, right, yeah, well, you would know since you are him.
You're high. You were so high. You
I went over old paperwork. You and Les Nessman have worked the same shift ever since his first day.
So what? We're shift mates.
Okay, you clock in and out at the exact same times.
Big whippity-doo-dah.
I called the coffee shack.
You did?
Yeah, I wanted to see if Les Nessman had redeemed his gift card.
Did he?
Oh, yeah. So then I asked for a description of Les Nessman, and you want to know what they said?
I don't know. Handsome and charming?
Loud and husky.
Husky, come on!
You are an evil genius.
Right? I've been collecting an extra paycheck for 2 years, Andy.
How did you pull it off for so long?
Well, I did have a little help from Ted.
Ted helped? How?
By being an absolute Nimrod and having no idea what goes on around here.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna need Les Nessman's letter of resignation on my desk tomorrow.
Oh, I don't think so. No. He's responsible for half my pay.
Sock. Okay, I can't in good conscience have a fictional employee working here.
Who needs a good conscience? I mean,
Okay,
it's
listen.
overrated.
Either Les Nessman resigns or I fire him.
You're gonna fire him.
Come on, help me out. Sock.
All right. Okay. All right. You know what? I recognize your plight, and I'll take care of it.
You will?
Who's got your back?
Thank you, sir. Welcome to the bench, sir. Hey. Mwah.
Here, check this bag.
Oh, sure. Oh. Cool.
It's for you. It's a geode.
It's gorgeous.
It is super rare. I saw it and it reminded me of how I feel about you. Sparkly and warm.
It is warm. Literally, it's hot in my hands.
That's because it's from home.
Home. Home. Down there, home.
Yeah.
Hell, home.
Yeah. Might have a little bit of hellfire left in it. But don't worry, it's perfectly safe. Just don't ever sleep next to it, because it'll give you nightmares. And don't ever make wishes upon it or get it next to a nuclear reactor. And then just use a regular damp cloth to clean it.
I love it, and I can't wait to show it to the guys.
Oh, so what did they think about me? Anyway, did they like me?
Yeah, I think they did.
but I wanted to talk to you about what happened.
Is this about your disastrous taste in women? Because don't worry about it.
I was thinking more about you coming at Sam with a knife.
But I didn't. I came at his burger with the knife.
I just want to be crystal clear on the issue. You're not dating me to kill Sam, right?
No. Besides, I don't need a knife to kill Sam.
What's that mean?
I just use these guys. I like to get up in there and feel the heart beating before I squish it with my hands.
See, that doesn't make me feel better.
Okay. Let me say this to you one more time, okay? What happened between me and Sam in the past is just that. It's in the past. And besides, after hanging out with him, I think he's a really good guy. I don't even want to destroy him anymore.
Okay.
Okay?
That's all I needed to hear.
Good.
So I figured out your problem with catching this soul.
Oh, and what's my problem?
You are not a boxer.
Wow, you're a genius.
You're going about it all wrong, man. All you need to do is land one punch. In order to do that, you have to avoid getting hit for as long as possible. Now, there's no way I can turn you into a boxer.
Well, yeah.
But I can turn you into a dancer.
A pitching machine?
No, not a pitching machine. Your new best friend. Using modern sports technology, we're gonna increase your speed and help you avoid getting hit.
This is totally stupid.
Good enough for me.
Oh! Hey, dodged.
Good job.
Yeah! Look at me! I'm in! I know! Yeah! Oh, whoa! What the hell, man? On the left hook. Oh, wow.
Eyes on the prize, Sammy. Eyes on the prize.
Okay.
All right, how you feeling? You feeling pumped? Should feel pumped. Winners feel pumped.
No, I am not pumped, and you wouldn't be either if you knew it was ahead of you.
Okay, all right.
What are you doing?
I want you to hit my hand as hard as you can, all right? Hey, don't be shy. Come on. Drop a load of Sammy on me. I can handle it. Would you quit screwing around and hit my hand as hard as you can? Go.
That was it.
Are you serious? Wow, you are weak.
Not now.
You got the punching power of a drunken baby.
Knock it off.
I hope you throw the bone, better you throw the fist. I feel bad for Andy.
Shut up!
Hey, wait! Stop! All right, see what I did there? See what I did? I got inside your head. You lost your concentration. I slipped a shot in on you.
So?
So, that's what you got to do to Red, man. You got to talk a little trash, rattle his cage. Boxing requires focus. You know what it's like? It's like having sex. Right? Everything's going good, right? You're getting your groove on, chugging along. In comes the talking, the hints, the tips, the criticizing. Next thing you know, you've lost that concentration. You're locked in the bathroom, yelling at your own lap.
That could work.
It will work. Yeah.
Wow. Didn't think you had it in you, kid. Prove your point. You're not a pushover. Another time I'd buy you a beer. But I'm a busy man, and I'm not going back to hell.
I'm not here to drink beer. I'm here to fight.
Okay, remember, Sam, float like a butterfly and let your words sting like a hateful, sarcastic bee. And remember, dance in there. Dance it out, all right? Okay. Keep it loose.
What are you doing?
Moving. I'm not gonna make this easy on you.
All right, wheelhouse time. Get in his wheelhouse.
Wheelhouse, yeah.
I gotta say, kid, I'm impressed. You got stones for days.
Yeah, well, you're just another bum, right?
What'd you call me?
You heard me?
Well, why don't you ask the 29 guys that put to bed how much of a bum I am?
I'd rather ask the guy who beat you because you threw the fight, huh? Yeah, you weren't so tough on him, huh?
Nice, Sammy. Stick and move. Stick and move.
Why don't you shut your mouth?
Hey, Sock, how much money we got?
I don't know. Let me find out. $13, Sam.
What do you say, Red? $13 enough to buy you off these days? Oh, yeah. You know what? Maybe you could pay me to beat you.
Run, Sam!
Did he just knock himself out?
Yes, I believe he did.
Permit me to introduce myself. The name is Mr. Kicks.
Maybe you might want to take the gloves off.
Forget it's too hard.
Hey, man, I gotta tell you something. You were awesome back there.
Suck.
Now, listen, I mean, it's awful that you pummeled my friend into the ground and everything, but oh my God, wow. I've never seen a human being deal out punishment like that in my life. It was unreal.
Thanks. Thanks. To be fair, your buddy could take a punch with the best of them.
There you go. It's nice to be good at something, right, Sammy? Okay?
Sorry about what happened back there. I mean, you pressed my buttons pretty good, and I guess I blew a gasket.
Yeah.
That's why they called me Red. You know, I lose my temper, and that's all I could see.
Red.
Red. But that's not what I'm about. Not anymore. Beat half the guys on this wall.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I should be up there.
How come you're not?
Disgrace myself. Disgrace the game. Took a bribe, and that's all she wrote.
Well, if you were so good, why'd you throw the fight?
A guy comes to me, he, offers me more money than what the prize money was. I got greedy. Wound up being the biggest mistake I ever made. Fixing to change that, though. So, you're supposed to send me back to hell, huh?
I don't really have a choice. The devil owns my soul. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to capture you. Probably later.
Look, you know, I'm not looking to hurt anybody or kill anybody, eh? And I got one goal. And one goal only. Win that title. Figure it'll take me 7 fights. First one is next week in Vegas. So I think I could have the whole thing wrapped up in 2 years, tops.
So,
I got a proposition. Let me do this. Give me the 2 years. I win the title, then I'll go back to hell willingly. I'd be happy to.
I don't believe you.
Look, either you go back with me in that ring and I beat you to a pulp again, or you can take my proposition to your boss and see what he has to say about it.
Well, I guess I'll run it up the flagpole.
Yeah, good choice.
This isn't for me.
Just got off the phone with corporate.
No, it's corporate.
Not good, actually. It seems that they got a call from a Mr. Les Nessman.
Oh.
Yeah, he threatened to file a sexual harassment suit against me. Apparently, I keep asking him to do me in the tool corral.
Now, somehow, I am sensing that you're a little bit upset about this.
Fuck, what the hell were you thinking?
Oh, hey, lower your voice, all right? I solved our problem, Andy. You can't fire Nessman now, or you look like a harasser. This way, you're off the hook. I keep getting paid. Everyone wins. Who's got your back? Sock does.
Do you understand what you've done? I almost got fired. I have to go to a 2-day sexual harassment seminar.
Oh, Andy. Oh, so new to the ways of the corporate world. You cannot play by the rules with the big boys, all right? You gotta play dirty. Punch them in the nuts. You want a little soda?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, suit yourself. Perfect, more for me.
What are you saying? I don't look good?
No, I just think you could look better. You've had this look for a long time now.
I like this look.
Maybe you should grow a soul patch.
No, I'm not growing a douche tag.
Hey, I like soul patches.
Tiny beard isn't gonna help me, Ben.
All right, fine.
How about sideburns?
All right, see, now sideburns might be a really good idea. Hey, there's Nina.
Yeah, it's her. She ain't slowing down, Ben. Ben, Ben! Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I got confused with the pedals
okay?
and how they work.
Are you sure? You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
What were you doing?
I haven't been driving that
You
long.
almost killed Sam. That is not okay.
Ben, I'm not hurt. It's okay.
We talked about this, remember? We talked about this.
Talked about what?
It was an accident.
I don't think I believe you.
Well, then you're being a bad boyfriend. I just got in a car accident, Ben.
Excuse me, why would your girlfriend almost hitting me with a car not be an accident?
Because I'm a demon. Okay, so So there, I said it, and I feel better for having said it because now we can all move forward.
You're a demon? You met a demon at the mall?
She's a demon who kidnapped me.
Demon who kidnapped you? You mean the demon who tried to kill me?
Also that, yes.
Hey, stop. Lock the door.
Okay. What's going on?
Nina is a demon.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she's the demon that tried to kill me, and Ben is dating her.
I knew you weren't buying more pants, man.
Listen, it's not what you think.
What I think you're going out with the thing that was sent to murder me.
And you've been lying to us.
And you've been lying to us.
Which is the most hurtful thing of it all to me.
I was gonna tell you the truth. Eventually, when you got to know her.
There is something seriously wrong with you, man.
Really?
Look, she said she didn't want to kill you anymore, and I wanted to believe her.
You wanted to believe her. You wanted to believe her. That's good.
I'm sorry. Let me talk to her,
No,
please.
there's nothing to talk about. She's a demon. As long as she's around, I'm in danger. We're all in danger. This can't happen.
Guys, if you would just...
No, Ben, if you ever thought of us as friends, you have to break up with Nina.
Hey, did you know Sock was Les Nessman? Think about your answer really hard.
I might have had an idea. I might have helped craft Les Nessman's resume.
What? Why wouldn't you tell me that?
Well, because before you were boss, it never really came up. And then when it did come up, I decided to leave it between you and Sock to remain neutral.
Okay, well, he almost got me fired, Sam. I mean, would you have remained neutral then?
Andy, no, of course not. What?
I'm sorry, okay? It's just, I have to be the one that's in charge now. I can't screw around with you guys anymore.
Would you like me to beat him up for you? Because I'm getting less awful at fighting.
No, I'll talk to him. Have to be the adult.
That's definitely a terrible idea.
Why?
Because you can't deal with Sock as an adult. You have to sink to his level. You have to sink below his level.
I'm not even sure that's possible.
Sam,
Hey.
I'm sorry. And I hear you loud and clear, and I want you to know that I'm taking care of the situation, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
What are you taking care of?
I'm going to break up with Nina. And I'm kind of scared that she might not take it too well.
I'm so sorry, Ben. Is there anything I can do?
Yes, you can. May I please borrow the company pepper spray and box cutters? Thank you.
You did it. When the bartender made you your favorite drink, you said, "No, sir." What a man. What a mighty good man. I'm proud of you, Carl. Of course, you know what this means.
What does it mean?
It means you are cured.
I am?
Yes. You are no longer an alcoholic, man. Now get the heck out of here. Yeah, my man. Oh, I love helping people. Hey, Sammy, what's up? You get my soul yet?
Working on it. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him.
Already hating this conversation.
No, I'm gonna capture him. I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind a delay, a slight delay.
I don't follow.
Okay. The guy just wants to win the championship, and then he'll go back to hell, no problem. I was thinking that maybe you could wait, couple years.
Sammy, punishing souls is like raising children. They need consistency, and you can't reward bad behavior. If they step out of line, you just have to give them a timeout in the closet of abysmal agony.
Yeah, but you'll still get him in hell. The end is the same.
Hey, souls don't get second chances to achieve life goals. That's not how we roll in H-Town, baby.
He's not a bad guy. He made one mistake that ruined his life.
Yeah, he threw a fight for $47,000. Didn't think twice about it. Red Sabatino's nothing more than a greedy thug.
It was you. You bribed Red to throw that fight. You destroyed his life.
Red destroyed his own life. I simply provided him a choice, Sam. To do the right thing or the easy thing. And he chose to prove to the world that he's just a bum who's willing to trade his integrity for a few easy bucks.
Yeah, but that's not fair. It was a moment of weakness. If it hadn't been for you, he would have never thrown that fight.
Oh, come on, Sammy, come on. Moment of weakness. There's no such thing. Human lives are defined by weakness. Red would have been a bad apple with or without my help. I just expedited the paperwork, that's all. Yeah. You know, that fight next week in Vegas? The one Red's been training for? Can't happen, Sam. Make sure of it.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm really glad you called.
Oh,
I wanted to say again that I'm sorry for almost hitting your friend with my car.
Nina.
And I also wanted to say I'm sorry for blurting out all that demon stuff. It's what I do. I get angry and I blurt.
Nina,
Yeah.
there's something I have to say. And before I say it, I'd like to remind you that we're at a public place and there are tons of witnesses here.
Oh, no. You're breaking up with me.
I want you to know that this isn't easy for me. There's just no way around it. You growling at me?
Oh.
You have the demon eyes, Nina. Don't do anything crazy. You're crying. And your tears are made of acid.
Is everybody looking at me?
No, you're fine. Nina, I'm sorry. I want to believe you, but my friends are everything to me. And I just don't think they'll ever be able to see you as anything other than a monster.
How do you see me, Ben? Wow. That says it all for me. I guess this is it. I understand why you're afraid of me. It just makes me sad. I like you a lot. Take care of yourself, Ben.
Hey, did you see Benjamin come in last night? He looked rough, man. Just sat on the couch all night and watched Dan in real life.
Oh, God, he's hurting.
I know.
I can't feel guilty about this. He's the one who secretly wanted to date a demon.
Mm-hmm. What's with the creeps?
I don't know.
Hi, I'm Dave.
No, I won't pray with you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm guessing you've all noticed our visitors.
Yeah, did we open a weird sweater department?
Home office was very kind to send some grief counselors after I broke the news to them. Last night I received a call from the police, and it seems that Les Nessman was involved in an accident, and he's gone. He's dead.
No!
I'm sorry, I know how much you all loved him.
Oh my God! You son of a bitch! This is crap, Andy.
We've got a screamer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sadness makes me angry.
I also have the sad duty of telling you how Les passed.
Probably doing something awesome, right? Like, Les was always doing cool stuff. Was he running into a burning orphanage, Andy? Did he save a little flaming orphan? Was it Andy?
He died on the toilet.
Why? Why?
Devil said no, huh?
I tried.
was a long shot anyway, right?
Run.
Run?
Run away. Just get out of here. Forget about the title. If you disappear someplace I can't find you, you are free.
Can't do that, Chief.
Why? Why not?
Well, I can't forget about the title.
Who cares about some boxing match? You got out of hell. Isn't that more important than a game?
You know, I remember the end of my life. I know what it's like to look back and realize I threw it all away. Turned myself into a piece of garbage. And that kind of regret, I can't let that be all that I am. It's not just a game. I win this title fair and square. It'll prove that I'm not all rotten and wash away all my mistakes.
You don't have to do this to be a good person. Go join the Peace Corps, build houses for poor people, anything but this.
Fighting's the only thing I'm good at, Sam.
I hear a lot of talking, but I don't see a lot of fighting.
I know him.
Yeah. He's the guy who paid you off, also known as the devil.
You know, boys, as far as I can tell, there are two ways this is going to end. One of you will find his way back to hell, or one of you will be dead. It doesn't matter to me which way it goes. But I recommend somebody start throwing some punches before I lose my patience.
No. Look, we're not gonna...
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Red, what are you doing? Oh, Red! We don't have to do this, okay?
Make it look good.
What?
I laid down once before for the wrong reasons. I'm gonna lay down for the right ones.
Hey, stop clinching, ladies. This is a fight, not a dance-off.
No.
So make it look good.
All right. Wow, that was intense. You know, I don't mind telling you, I would have bet against you if I was a betting man.
Take him.
Aw, come on, Sammy, don't be like that. Savor the victory. Eye of the tiger, Sammy. Eye of the tiger.
What's going on?
Benji's been talking to these grief counselors for like an hour. He's pretty broken up about Nina. Look at him now.
We're gonna need coffee and pound cake in here, please.
I'm gonna take a shot at this. Ben, can I talk to you for a second? Ben, I know this has been hard on you, but I need you to take all your personal feelings, just shove them aside and answer me with clarity. Do you think Nina was trying to murder me?
She said it was an accident. I thought about it, and I believe her. I mean, I know I've had bad judgment in the past, but I know I'm right about Nina.
Okay. Okay. Nina's made her mistakes.
Scary, evil mistakes.
But I trust you, Ben. And if you see something good in her, I have to believe you. Because I've seen good in some unlikely places recently.
Thanks, Sam.
No problem.
I'll get out. Let go. Go get your demon. That was sweet of you.
Thank you.
I hope he doesn't get eaten.
Me too.
Nina, I'm back. Baby, we need to talk.
Great news, honey. We can get back together. Nina, I'm sorry. I listened to my friends instead of listening to myself. I believed in you. I always believed in you. I know you're not a monster. You're my girl. My sweet, beautiful, crazy-ass girl. I'm getting a little lightheaded now. Actually, I'm getting tunnel vision now. I'm sorry, Nina. Please give me another chance.
You're forgiven.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen.
Unbelievable.
Alms for Lester. Alms for Les. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What is this?
We're throwing a wake for Les Nessman
Why are we throwing a wake for Les Nessman?
because he was murdered by your girlfriend.
You're such a moron.
You guys kicking in?
For what?
Les's mom says they're having a really rough time with the funeral expenses. Tricky time to die. Don't die if you're thinking about it.
You're kidding.
Yes, Andy. I love to joke about people who died penniless. A 5? Really? It's a 5, everybody.
Okay.
I thank you. And Les Nessman thanks you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just have a couple things to attend to.
Hey, why don't you grab us a table? I'll grab us a couple drinks. 2 beers.
Now put those on my tab.
No,
please.
I'll pay for it.
Oh, geez, Sam. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Well, do you want something?
Well, you seemed down after the Sabatino fight, so I just came by to check on you.
No, you didn't. You came here to gloat over forcing me to send Red back to hell.
Well, the two wants are not mutually exclusive. To victory.
Thanks.
You know, Sammy, you can make it a lot easier on yourself if you just remember the first rule. I'm always going to win. And I hate to see you tearing yourself apart like this.
Red threw the fight. He let me win.
Hey, don't kid a kidder, kiddo. Why would he do that?
Because he wanted to go back to hell knowing he did something good. Something worthwhile. So he sacrificed himself to save me. He got his wish. So in a way, you did something good. Weird, huh?